people. As you can see, we're getting a nice bounce back all in the market. We're moving on up, pretty much what I mentioned in my last video, but you girl away. So the video is a day late, and I just want to say, as the crypto utility coins are moving, don't sleep on the meme coins. All right, your girl went to Manchester and I went to a Dubcat event. I am part of this community. There I am. You can see me in the video with my home girl. Let's just check it out if it wants to play. Oh, this Dubcat. Look at it. There I am. Wait, watch me. See me there? I'm a home girl. It was a vibe. But anyway, enough of that. Don't sleep on the meme coins, people. Don't sleep on the meme coins. That is an amazing community. And there is another one which I do want to highlight and bring to you very soon. But anyway, welcome everybody to Crypto Angles podcast number 89. Number 89. My name is Kelita, Sahliah. If you are new, if you're not, then welcome. Over here, I combine astrology with the crypto markets. Many people kind of just bypass me when I say that, but then they miss the gems. So if you want to miss the gems, that's on you. If you want to stick around, then stick around. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, welcome to the full moon energy. And I explained this fully, beautifully in my last video, but we're going to go over it today. So when it comes to the moon phases, they start 5 days before and 5 days after. So right now we are fully in our full moon phase. And as you can see, price has already bounced up and off. When it comes to the full moon, confirmation, but when it comes to the full moon, price likes to find its support. It likes to find its support, its local support. Once it's found that, you can then essentially long the market or DCA into it. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Okay. When it comes to the new moons, no moons, price likes to find its resistance level. So oftentimes price can be pulled up into the new moon. It's rejected, and then you can short the market if that's what you choose to do. But I'm not seeing it's super wise to short too much or long term right now when it comes to the market, because welcome to the bull run. It's getting ready to do its next big leg up. And I'm seeing we potentially have one more left at the end of this year, going into the beginning of next. But summer's going to be wild. It is going to be wild. So I did say this in my last video, so we're going to start with the moon, but I do feel these are very important, so stay tuned. I said in my last video, we are in this Ophiuchus and Sagittarius moon energy. Ophiuchus is about Ophiuchus is the healer and transmutator of energy. Sagittarius has its bow and arrow. It has its precision. It knows where it wants to go after it has healed and transmutated its energy. So that is the vibe of the market when it comes to the moons. And you can already tell it's potent because it's doing it now. This is the 9th I'm recording this on, but it is late. It's like 20 to 11 at night, so it's pretty much almost the 10th. We are fully in our full moon energy. Okay, something else I want to highlight to you, which I'm sure I mentioned in my last video, but the market will be starting to move quickly. We're getting Gemini energy coming in, okay, with Jupiter entering Gemini on the 12th of June and Mercury entering Gemini today. Mercury has entered Gemini today. Markets moving swift, fam. We're going to be getting the sun moving into Gemini when we hit our summer solstice, the longest day of the year. And then it starts to get cold again, but we won't focus on that. But this Gemini energy is coming in. Gemini is an air sign. It's quick movements, okay? Maybe a little indecisive at times. So I am seeing volatility, but this air element combined with this transformation and precise direction, this market is moving. It's getting ready to move. So just be prepared. Things are going to show up first house with Venus stepping into Aries. It is having its Cetus watery dip right now, so it's basically alchemizing in this one. However, I do want to highlight it moving into Aries a bit more, because Venus represents the material reality. It is our six senses, and it does cover love and money as well, but we're not focused on love over here because we're catching pips, not feelings. But anyway, Aries represents first house. So when it comes to what we find valuable in the material reality, and our focus right now is money, Mercury is highly focused on monetary exchange as well. But it's being shown first house. Okay, so what is this telling me? Gains may be happening. Most likely you'll be starting to see it quite clearly. It will be out there. Quick movements with Gemini, because we are transforming and we're heading into a precise direction. So that is basically the astrological story of this cycle. We'll touch back on it. We'll reflect back in our next video. But let's get into the technical analysis. So before we do, I just have to show you my calendar. This is the digital copy and this is the physical copy if you would like it. There's 10% off if you type in Lumin10 at checkout. Okay, Lumin10, Lumin 10. You'll get 10% off if you would like the calendar. But let's jump into the Bitcoin stock to flow model, as this has been something we've been following for a very long time. It's moving, y'all. I know some people don't trust this chart, but you know, it's been doing what it's doing and it's been semi-accurate at the end of the day. We've been following it for a while and we're getting lighter and lighter. So it is happening, people. We are in the bull run. Welcome. Welcome. And like I always say in every video, you see when we're yellow and we're changing our color from yellow, that's when activate your exit plan. Make sure you've got it. Make sure you have one. Yeah. Check out Waters Above. He's my mentor, so go check him out. I need to catch up on him anyway, but let's get into the technical analysis. We don't want to make this video too long. So let's unhide our drawings. As I mentioned in my last video, I was like, look, we may dip back into this parallel channel, but possibly not stay there too long. Essentially getting its support off it and then breaking out and coming out when it comes to Bitcoin. And that's exactly what it's done. I put this box there as like an indicator to be like where the full moon will appear. But we've still got 2 days before it appears on trading view, so just keep an eye out for that. I've been semi-accurate before. I'm trying to leave my boxes and I've been semi-accurate. So anyway, we've bounced off nicely. The moon may appear here, to be honest, may appear here, but we'll see. You can see the nice bounce off, and just from the fibs being pulled, it's worked out perfectly. It basically retested the top of the golden pocket, which was what it needed to do. As we kind of broke through the 0.888 fib, we didn't really come back and retest the golden pocket properly, but we did on this pullback, and now we are up and out. So it's showing nothing but strength at this time. We did have a little cluster back at the buying zone, the 0.888 fib. So this just tells me Bitcoin is en route. It is literally en route for this measured move, which I had this measured move put in a very long time ago, as Bitcoin done the most massive cup and handle pattern. If you're new to the video, I'll show you now. I try and keep most of it on there. So let's just get rid of the moon phases because we're looking a bit spotty at the moment. Oh, come on. Get rid of it. We had this big cup and handle pattern that Bitcoin was, you know, chilling in for a very long time. From it started 2021 and it basically till 2024, you know? So it was a long ass thing, but it's not reached this measured move yet. So this is where it is heading to, okay? That 118 to 120k Bitcoin. I do feel it will reach 120k quite nicely. However, just looking at the micro aspect of it, will we reach these fib levels? That is the next question, because then if we're going to go straight to the fib levels, we're looking at 130k. Oh gosh, mini confirmation burp. So do keep that in mind, a whole 130k. You know what I actually would like to do? I'm just testing it out just so I can see myself. Can I, or is it a bit higher? I wanted to draw like a mahusive fib, but I don't think it will work. No, we're just gonna stick to this fib that's there. I just wanted to see any other targets, but right now 120 to 130k Bitcoin is looking likely, and from this move alone, if the market sentiment is being pushed like fully, we could be at a 200k Bitcoin simply by reaching the fib levels. Simply by reaching the fibs. If we are to break out of it, like, I don't know, I know XRP usually jumps above the red line, the 4.236 line, and goes a little bit above it. But we'll see what Bitcoin does. It will lead the market ultimately. But yeah, a 200k Bitcoin isn't out of the story, to be honest. It's really not. And I do feel if it's reaching 200k plus, then that's like the biggest sign to get out. It's time to get out. Let's look at the MACD. So looking at the MACD on the daily, it's looking semi-healthy as well. Got a message. It is looking semi-healthy. Okay. Yeah, you girls got things to do, but it's looking healthy. We're going like lesser in the red, and these are kind of pointing up, so you can tell the downward momentum is slowing down. I do want to look at the candle chart as well. As you can see from here with the RSI, we came down quite low, bounced off of it. We've come up quite a bit, so again, don't be alarmed for any retracement. It would be normal because we have just gone pretty much up and up. But what I'm seeing when it comes to the RSI is we could get that little retracement, and as the yellow moving average kind of swoops under, we could gain support off it and then continue on to the upside. So do keep that in mind, people. I don't know if anyone is buying stuff right now. I haven't personally. I've just been holding for a while, but like, if you're seeing it going up, and how can I put it? It's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but ultimately it won't make too much of a difference if we're expecting higher targets when it comes to Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency. But if you did want to wait for a better entry, and like if you can't handle any drawbacks, just wait, because it most likely will draw back, even if it's just a little, before continuing up. So just keep that in mind. I do want to check the candle chart so we can get a better view. Yeah, as we've done, we've kind of just gone up. This essentially would be our next zone. Once we break above this, it would be that little retest back to this zone, about 111k. That could be a potential before we head on up to that 120 to 130k Bitcoin. So do keep that in mind. Let's just put on our averages and shiznit. I don't really use the Bollinger Bands that much, but let's just take a look. So we're getting to the height of our Bollinger Band. So that just tells me we may get that little resistance, come back down to retest, like hovering a bit more at this 0.888 fib zone, that 105 to like 107k. If we are to get a retracement, that could be a possibility. So we'll just keep an eye out for that. But let's take a look at our ribbons and shite. So looking hella healthy. It's looking so healthy, I'm not going to lie. These are coiling up. They've been coiled up. That gave its momentum to push up, and they're still quite close to the price. So as these follow, sorry, I'm looking at this, but is it clear for you? So as these follow the price, even if we get that little retracement slightly down, which I feel it may be just more retracing this area, it could push us up further. So that is looking healthy. I do want to check out our luminary moving averages, and they are super low. Where are they? All the way down there, but it's still in an upward momentum, as we've got Saturn at the top and Uranus at the bottom. So it's upward momentum when it comes to our luminary moving averages. But let's pop on our EMA ribbons now. And perfect. Like, I'm sure, was it the last video, the video before, I'm like, we're underneath a little bit of something, so we may get a bit of a drawdown, but now we're above it. We're nicely on the 8. It's supporting it wonderfully. The 55 or the 50 is flowing on it quite beautifully, and the 200 is much closer than the other one, so it's looking healthy AF. Now, we did have a W close candle, so I just want to take a look at that before we check out XR Pizzy in the hizzy. XR Pizzy in the hizzy. So just looking at it on the W time frame, I don't like saying weak. You girls really trying to get it out of vocabulary, because we're not weak, we're strong. We're strong. Take my strong hand. But anyway, just looking at it like this, you can see how beautifully we kind of came up on the W time frame back into this parallel channel that we were trading in for a while. It's been a strong support, as I shown earlier, but we've kind of on the W time frame just come down. Should we just get rid of the fib, because you can't see it? I can put it back. But we've just kind of broke up above it, come down, gained our support, and we're ready to go on up. So you can see it more nicely now. We've literally, let's put the candle chart on. Oh, this is fucking beautiful. This is fucking, okay, let's not swear, Kelita. But this is wonderful. Let's just pop this in. I don't want to use that one. We're going to use the horizontal ray instead. Ray-Bans. Anyway, as we go here, look how beautiful this break and retest is on a larger time frame, people. Look at this. We had our resistance, came down, broke through the resistance level, created our support, and we're going to be up and out. We're going to be up and out. So yes, it's looking healthy. That's all I can say. All I can say is we are in our full moon phase, so it is upward momentum. Don't be surprised on any little drawbacks until we reach our resistance level. But do keep in mind, when it comes to our, oh, this is beautiful. When it comes to our new moon, no moon in Gemini, again, it's all of this Gemini energy that I've been talking about. So, yes. Speed is picking up. Speed is picking up for sure. So anyway, as we are, like, what was I saying, being drawn up from our support level, we could be pulled up to our resistance level. This could be quite a high resistance level before we get rejected, before continuation. Oh, it's going to be fascinating. Sagittarius, fully in Sagittarius. Cancer. And we'll see how July goes. So yes, let's take a look at XRP and close. And people, don't sleep on Dubcat. I'm telling you that now. Like, so XRP in the hizzy. Right, for XRP, I did say this is going to jump up quite a bit soon. You see, when these cross over, I feel they're waiting on Bitcoin to reach a next new high. All the altcoins, all the meme coins, it will be meme coin season again very, very soon. Many millionaires will be made from a meme that sounds so silly, but it's going to happen. It's inevitable because the market is moving again. And I feel like these moving averages are lagging behind, but Bitcoin just needs to do what it needs to do, and this will help propel it up. When it comes to the fibs of XRP, the first thing we really want to look at is it getting at least back to the point 0.5 fib. Okay, and then after that, we want to get into the golden pocket. We'll entertain more of upward movements once we're at least in the golden pocket when it comes to XRP.